droop, our eyes droop, and we have our sad face. So here's happy, everything's up. Here's sad, everything's down. Now, I know you guys know this one, the mad face. I know you can't tell, but maybe if I stand up for a little second, see my hands are on my hips because I'm mad. We want to make sure we put our hands on ourselves when we're mad. We don't want to use our hands on our friends when we're mad. We make the mad face, and instead we use our words. We say, I am so mad. I know you guys know how to do that. You can practice right now. I am so mad. So we got happy. Yay, everything up. Sad. Ooh, everything down. And mad. Ooh, I am so mad. We're going to do one more because this one's fun. We're going to do surprise. Surprise! Right? Everything is like open and my mouth is open, my eyes are open, my hands are open. I'm so surprised! Sort of like if somebody was playing peekaboo and was hiding. Peekaboo! Because you're surprised and you see them again. Whoa. All right, let's wrap up. Go back to happy. Yay, everything's up and happy. Ooh, everything's sad and down. Mad, I use my words, I'm so mad. And surprise! So when we sing our song, you can say, I'm happy, I feel good, or you can say, I'm sad and I don't, or I'm mad. You get to be whatever emotion you want to be, right? That's just the way it goes. So today's Monday. Did you know there are 7 days in the week? Let's count them out. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today is Monday. Today is Monday. Today is Monday. Today. Today is Monday, today is Monday, today is Monday, today. And if we were at school together, we would have science today because Monday is Science Day. We're not at school, but on the computer, if you go to Hillel's site and you go to our learning site, you can do Science with Maura Elaine. And if you look on the link, she's got some great stuff that has to do with shapes. And I think that if you want to do science today, look at the circle shapes because we're still learning about what holiday? Pesach, right? And we talked about the shape for Pesach. A good shape for Pesach is the circle. So you guys can practice your circle, right? You can make a big circle. You can make little circles and then make binoculars. By the way, if you want to make your own binoculars, Maura Kennedy made a video of herself making binoculars, and you guys can do it at home. Very cool. Circles, binoculars, okay? Check it out, also online. Very amazing. Go Maura Kennedy. And, right, so we get our circles ready. What is a circle shape for Pesach? Well, if you remember, we have this thing. What is this? It's a Seder plate. It's a Seder plate. And I have a little book, right, called Pesach, Pesach, What Do You See? And I want you to see if you see any circles in this book. Pesach, Pesach, what do you see? I see, I wonder what that is. Looks like you're right, it's a book. It's a special book called a Haggadah. And the Haggadah tells the story of Pesach, and we use it at our Seder. I see some circles on the Haggadah. I don't know if you can find them. Take a minute and look. Did you see them? Did you find them? Yep, the eyes. And ooh, look, in the word Pesach is a circle. All right, so this is the Haggadah. I see a Haggadah looking at me. Haggadah, Haggadah, what do you see? Uh-oh. I see ya. This is tough. Some people think it looks like a fish. I can totally understand why you would think that, but it's not. It is the Seder plate. And I see some circles on that Seder plate. Big circle, little circles, and ooh, eyes again, because I see the Seder plate looking at me. Seder plate, what do you see? What does the Seder plate see? Oh my goodness, do you know what these are? All right, this might be a little confusing, but this is actually matzah, right? The matzah that we saw, that Mower showed you last week, looks like this. It's flat and it's square. Now, some matzah is not square. If you make something called shmora matzah, which means somebody watched that matzah from the minute it went into the ground to the minute it became matzah, it's usually a circle. Because if you try to make matzah by hand, it's really hard to make a square. You know, square matzah comes from a machine these days. Circle matzah, much harder to do a machine. It's technically possible, but made by hand, your matzah is usually gonna be a circle. So how many matzahs do we have here? 1, 2, 3. Lots of circles, lots of eyes, because I see 3 matzahs. We put 3 matzahs on the Seder plate, right? Matzah, matzah, what do you see? Let's see what the matzah sees. Oh my goodness. I see, what do you think those are? If you guessed Kiddush cups or wine cups or cups in general, you're right. Inside the cups, what do you think we put in there? Not orange juice, not milk. What do we use for Kiddush? Grape juice. And how many cups do we see? 1, 2, 3, 4. And do you see those circles in their eyes? I do. 4 cups for the 4 cups of wine we drink at the Seder. Now, if you want to show your mom and dad how to make grape juice, you can go online and there's a whole document, a PDF on how we made grape juice in our class. Remember, we took the grapes, we smushed them, we turned them into grape juice. Check it out. If you want to recreate it at home, all you need are grapes. Seriously, that's the only ingredient. So I see 4 cups of wine looking at me. Cups, what do you see? Let's see what the cups see. Oh, no. What is that? Don't tell me it's a carrot. I know it looks like a carrot. But do you remember last week we talked about this thing that looks like a carrot and is not a carrot? It's horseradish, which we call maror. And when we eat it, we make the yucky face. We're gonna make a yucky face because it's bitter. It's a bitter herb. And we remember how yucky it was to be slaves with Caro. Ooh, that mean guy. Ooh, we did not like being slaves. We had to work all day. Yuck, yuck, yuck. So, Maror, what do you see? Look, he's looking at you with those circle eyes. Let's see what the Maror sees. I just don't know. The afikomen. Now, we talked about the matzah. You got 3 matzahs on your Seder plate. And at the beginning of the Seder, you break one of the matzahs, and then you hide half of it. Trust me, it's like a big game of hide and seek. Some people in their families, the kids get to hide the matzah, and the parents have to find it. And in some families, the parents hide the matzah, and the kids have to find it. That's how we do it in my house. But if nobody finds the afikomen, which we use for dessert, you can't finish the Seder. So it's super important that somebody finds it during hide and seek. And you'll see the afikomen as a circle, and we got eyes there. Afikomen, what do you see? I see everything. I see the matzah and the wine and the Seder plate and the haggadah and the maror and the afikomen looking at me. That's what I see. Whew, that was a lot of things about Pesach. Do you remember what we learned last week about Pesach? We have 4 questions, 4 of them, right? And we did the first 2. The first one's on matzah, and matzah makes that sound go crunch. And then the second one's on maror, and that's the yucky face. We'll make the yucky face. So we're going to review them because, again, you guys are in charge of asking the 4 questions at the Seder because you're the youngest. Now, if you have a baby like Bacha has Rafaela and Mei has Rachel, you know, we have like younger siblings, and I know Bella has Zane. They can't talk yet. So unless Rachel is going to do the 4 questions, which I find very hard, although she's super smart, You guys are responsible because you know how to talk, right? All right, so we're going to review. Ma nishana halayla haza miko halaylot. Why is this night different? Miko halaylot from all other nights. Halayla haza, halayla haza. We're not there. We're going to find out why this night's different. But we have to ask our first question, right? And we ask with Shebeko. Shebeko halaylot. Anuchi hametsu matzah. Why do we eat matzah? Let's go crunch. Crunch. Hametsu matzah. Halayla hazeh. Halayla hazeh. Ulo matzah. Crunch. Halayla hazeh. Halayla hazeh. Ulo matzah. Crunch. All right, get ready. Question number 2. Halilot, Anuchin Sha'yirakot. All other nights we eat regular vegetables. Sha'yirakot. Halayla hazeh, halayla hazeh. Ooh, maror, maror. Yucky face, why do we eat this bitter stuff? Halayla hazeh, halayla hazeh. Maror, maror. Okay, today we're going to add question number 3. Question number 3, we have some lettuce, parsley. You could use a potato, okay? This is we're dipping, okay? And usually we could dip once or not at all into some salt water. Why salt water? Because when we cry tears and they're salty, and we cried a lot as slaves because we didn't like that mean guy Paro. But tonight, on Seder night, we dip twice. We don't dip once, we dip twice. So when we get to the dipping part, you guys can help me dip, okay? Shebeho halelot in anu matinin afilu pa'am echat. Afilu pa'am echat. All other nights we don't even dip once, right? But halayla hazeh, halayla hazeh, shtei ve'amin. Halayla hazeh, halayla hazeh, shtei ve'amin. And the last question, sort of my favorite. Why on all the other nights we sit up really straight? So practice sitting up really straight, right? We sit nicely at the table. At least my mom always made me sit up straight. She'd say, Moralia, stop slouching. Don't lie down on the table. But during Seder, we celebrate being free. So we get to recline. Reclining means you get to relax and sort of lie down a little bit, right? So some people bring pillows to their Seder, right? And they sit on them or they use them to make themselves more comfortable. I'm going to borrow Meira's pillow. Yes, it has cupcakes on it. It's chametz, no poofy things during Pesach, but I'm going to borrow it for right now so that I can show you. So, Shebecho halelot anu achlim ben yoshvin uvein misubin. Misubin means we get to lie down. So we can either ben yoshvin uvein misubin. We can sit up straight or we can lie down. But for Seder, halayla hazeh, halayla hazeh, kulanu misubin. Halayla hazeh, halayla hazeh, kulanu misubin. Those are the 4 questions. I will put on the website later questions 3 and 4 because only 1 and 2 are up there. All right, and you guys can practice. And when I see you guys tomorrow, I don't want to give it away, but we're going to do something else that's really fun that has to do with Pesach. So be sure every day to check the website. There's new stories up. There are new crafts up. There are new videos up. And by the way, if you check out the silly sock section or the silly slipper section today, there's a special video message that you can click on from our friends, Dory and Nemo, in our classroom. I went to check on them this weekend and see how they were doing. So if you want to see how they're doing, you can go online and see. For right now, we're going to sing Shalom Chaverim to our friends. And if you want, you can come back at 10:30 more. Jazz is going to do circle time with the other toddler group, just in case you're looking for something to do, okay? Shalom Haverim, Shalom Haverim, Shalom, Shalom, Lehitraot, Lehitraot, Shalom, Shalom. Mwah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And if you want to email me and set up a time that we can talk one-on-one and we can say hi, I'm more than happy to do that. I got to talk to Gabe this morning, and I would be happy to talk to any of my friends. Just give me an email. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.
Bye bye. Bye bye.